sharpeners all day. Hi, Skipper, how you doing? Are you enjoying our show? I bet you would enjoy a whole lot more if you pulled the hood over your head and pulled straight real tight. Trust me on this one. This scene begins when our full-size walk-up rocks simulate movement on the high speed. To make it more believable, I'll add rain, and in a moment I'll also add wind, and you will cue the scene. When I count to 3, I want everybody to go bump it, and when they do capture, I want you to push that big lever, okay? Everybody ready? 1, 2, 3. Now we'll take the footage we just shot and together with footage shot for miniatures have a tank like this contained when we're in fact. We'll see how miniatures, mechanical effects, and 2 highly trained professionals work together to create classic high adventure. Explosions provided by our underwater air cannon, and actors provided by our captain, and a highly skilled special effects expert who has just recently retired from acting. Now, Captain, it's your turn. You're going to play the part of Captain Duck, commander of FX, totally sinkable, and our action captain enter all hands on deck. Are you ready? Great. While on patrol in the Swedish surface region of our special effects water tank, our captain spots a battleship off in the distance to the left, Captain, and runs a torpedo through the bow. Fire 1, Captain. Nice shot. Unfortunately, it was 1 of ours. Enemy aircraft coming in at 10 o'clock. Duck, Captain, duck.
See our award-winning Eiffel Tower. Now this tower was modeled after a water tank Walt Disney had built for his Burbank studios back in about a half a ton. Now it's 28.5 foot diameter, translates into a hat size of 342 and 3/8. And the reason we know that hat size is because during the holiday season, we top the tower with a big red stocking cap. This is the Space Shuttle Freedom from the movie Armageddon, starring Bruce Willis, Ben Affleck, and Liv Tyler. Now, this is a 1/5 scale model. If it were full size, it would actually be about 30% larger than the space shuttles currently being used by NASA. They had to make it larger to accommodate the Armadillo drilling machine. But it is 35 feet long and weighs in at 3 tons. And yet it's still considered a miniature. Oh, Sheena. That's based on the old comic book series, Sheena, Queen of the Jungle. That's going to start starting this fall. But now we're entering one of our more period models from Issue of Art. We have the costume worn by Spencer Breslin in Disney's The Kid. And the final piece is a pair of costumes worn by Lucy Liu and Jackie Chan for Shanghai Noon. With more than 250 artists and technicians using over 1.5 billion yards of fabric a year to create more than 25,000 costumes. We do have the world's largest working wardrobe here at Walt Disney. So many different places, from the house next door to a nature canyon, or to the bottom of the ocean. We are an open house. On the next house on the right, number 242, that was Vern's house from the movie Ernest Saves Christmas, starring Jim Varney. That was the first film ever shot here at the Disney MGM Studios back in 1988, and we still haven't figured out how to turn off that sprinkler system. Sorry about that, folks. Oh, but because different scripts do call for different neighborhoods, all 8 houses here represent different styles of American high school home. It's the Asia Wine-style house on the left. For 7 seasons, this was the home of the Emmy Award-winning Golden Girls, Dorothy, Rose, Blanche, and Sophia. All the exterior footage was shot here in Orlando, and then edited together with interior footage shot on a soundstage in California. One of the blue house, also on the left, that was Alice's house from the Disney Channel's Adventures in Wonderland. And right across the street from Alice's house, you'll see the television Neighbors of the Golden Girls. This was the home of those wacky Blastons from the television series Empty Nest. That starred Richard Mulligan, Dinah Madoff, Park Overall, and Dare the Dog, who played Dreyfus, the dog. But now, just ahead of us is the urban counterpart to Residential Street. That, of course, would be New York Street. However, we're going to visit New York Street a little bit later on in our tour. Right now, we're going to take a turn to go a little bit deeper into the Backlot. Yeah, okay. Oh, but you know, one of the most popular things in the movies these days are the action scenes with lots of chases, crashes, and explosions. But you might wonder what is in the Last Crusade. I noticed that the treads of the tank were actually made out of rubber, and that saved a lot of wear and tear on the actors who had to be repeatedly thrown on top of them. But the two mining cars are from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. And speaking of Doom, we have Judge Doom's infamous Dipmobile from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. We've also got the orange trolley car, 3 blue Plymouths from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. But if you look closely at the trolley car, you'll see it's actually a modified bus. And behind the fiberglass trolley wheels are in fact rubber bus tires. We saved a lot of money that way because we didn't have to lay trolley tracks all over our sets. Now, the yellow helicopter was flown by Bill Nye, the science guy, for Ellen's Energy Adventure, which is currently showing at Epcot's Universe of Energy. And we've also got a couple of large airplanes. These are from The Rocketeer, starring Bill Campbell. The long black speedboats from a short-lived television series called The 100 Lives of Blackjack Savage. And we've also got a couple of large spaceships from the movie Starship Troopers, as well as the big silver. Now, just ahead of us is that large standing set I was talking about before, the one where they're doing the special effects testing. And from the direction we're taking, I see we have gotten permission to go inside. Bill, and that may seem like a long time to spend on one set, but considering how long it takes on the nature-filled grill, I think you did a fairly good job. Although I would think that's a good example of a large-scale hot like you saw in the Open Yard. Then it was from here, we get to just right across the release, so it had to be hoisted over the canyon wall to lower it into place with a large crane. Well, you'll notice that our canyon here is a bit wet. Well, one of the effects they've been working on is a rain sequence. You know, you can't sit around and wait for Mother Nature to provide you with the weather. When the director yells action, those cameras are ready to roll. The rain has got to fall right on cue. So to do this, we place water spouts overhead and outside of camera range, and houses on the ends of the spout so water outward in a circular pattern. Wow, this rain is only natural look. And you know what was great is the rain on for us, well, not with the getting rain. That's just the last thing. You'll notice it's only raining on the front half of the canyon. Well, that's the wind speeds one. Guys, we got a show full of people down here. Hopefully, I don't think you can hear me. Everybody hold on tight. It looks like we're at the extras. We're going to stop. And we do suggest showing up about 20 minutes prior to showtime. You will also get a close-up look at the skyscrapers are painted flats at the end of the street. While the real Empire State Building stands over 100 stories tall, ours stands just over 4. Well, some say 5, but that's enough.